If your dining room feels basic, mismatched, or just underwhelming, you're not alone. Hi, I'm Nikki D, a formerly trained interior designer, and today I'm showing you 10 things interior designers do to instantly make a dining room look elevated. So you could steal these tips for your own home, even on a budget. You'll walk away with inspiration and easy updates that you can duplicate without spending a fortune. So if you love affordable luxury and want that designer look for less, hit subscribe. I post new videos every Sunday. Now let's jump into the first idea. Tip 1. Create a statement banquette. If you're tight on space and can't fit a standard dining table with 36 inches of clearance all around, this one's for you. Instead of a traditional table and chairs, create a cozy corner banquette using 2 love seats or upholstered benches in an L shape. Pair it with a round or pedestal table and tuck a few dining chairs along the open side. This designer setup gives you that built-in custom look without the price tag. Add throw pillows to warm it up, mix materials for contrast, and you've got an elevated restaurant-style dining nook that feels both intimate and high-end. It works with everything from sleek modern to classic traditional styles. Just switch out your table and chairs to match your vibe. Not sure if you lean more traditional, modern, or somewhere in between? Take my free style quiz. It's linked below and will help you shop with clarity and confidence. Depending on your budget and style, this is a look you can recreate with pieces from Crate & Barrel, West Elm, or even Walmart. I'll link some of my favorite finds below so you could check them out. Just make sure that you measure first so that you know if it's your space. If you need help, grab my free How to Measure Your Room PDF, also linked below. Tip 2. Choose a sculptural dining table. The dining table is the center of your entire space, so it's where you can make a bold, elegant statement. Right now, designers are loving sculptural shapes, fluted detailing, and mixed materials. If you're okay with a little maintenance, a glass tabletop with a unique base creates a dramatic, high-end look, especially when the base becomes the star of the show. If you want something more practical, go for wood, stone, or a mix of materials with metallic accents for that extra contrast and texture. One of my favorites, a metal base paired with an organic stone top. It's timeless, sculptural, and instantly elevates the room. Whether your space is large or small, look for a base that becomes a focal point. Curved, fluted, asymmetrical, this is where you can go bold and dramatic. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Nikki, those tables are expensive, and you're absolutely right. But here's the thing, a quality dining table is worth the investment. Most people keep theirs for 10 to 15 years, so it's one of those pieces that really pays off in the long run. The good news? Once you know what to look for, you can totally recreate this look for less. I break it all down in my Lux for Less series, linked below, and I've added links to my favorite affordable sculptural tables so you could get the look no matter your budget. Tip 3. Mix dining chairs like a designer. Once you've picked your table, next up is the seating, because the right chairs are what complete the look. Gone are the days of the matchy-matchy dining set. Designers love to mix styles, materials, or even just the end chairs for that curated high-end feel. This is where you can have fun. For example, this rectangle table has clean lines, but the scallop velvet chairs instantly elevate it. Look for styles with open backs, novelty fabrics, or 3-leg silhouettes that feel like functional art. Just keep in mind, chairs add up. If you're on a budget, go simple with your side chairs and splurge on bold upholstered end chairs. Bonus tip, use a bench or ottomans on one side. For example, this look has a printed bench and wood table. Or you could have a setup with a round table, ottomans, and a circular rug. It's going to add playfulness while still looking upscale. I linked some of my favorite dining chairs below from Crate & Barrel to Walmart. So whether you're going high-end or budget-friendly, I've got you covered. Now that we have our furniture, let's style it. Tip 4. Add a bar cart or drink station. A bar cart instantly makes a room feel more styled and sophisticated. It's compact, functional, and when styled well, always looks expensive. In a small corner, a chic bar cart with glassware, a decanter, and a few accessories creates a polished designer moment. Look for pieces with unique silhouettes, mixed materials, or even wheels for flexibility. Not into bar carts or think it might be a dust collector? A short bar cart topped with art or a mirror can give the same elevated look. And the best part? You can find great options at all price points, from Walmart and Target to Home Goods. Tip 5. Layer your lighting. Lighting is one of the most overlooked design elements, but it can completely change the vibe of your dining room. Designers never rely on just one overhead light. We layer lighting to add warmth, depth, and dimension, just like you layer jewelry to complete an outfit. Think of it in 3 parts: a chandelier or pendant for general lighting, wall sconces or buffet lamps for accent lighting, a table lamp on a sideboard for that soft ambient glow. This mix instantly makes your dining room feel elevated and intentional. Pro tip, always put your lighting on a dimmer switch whenever possible. It's a small upgrade that adds softness and polish, and yes, makes your space feel more expensive. Now, just because you live in an apartment doesn't mean that you have to skip this. There are so many battery-operated sconces now that don't require hard wiring or an electrician. They're renter-friendly, easy to install, and you could take them with you when you move. Speaking of sconces, this week's viewer comment is, please share apartment-friendly sconces. I'm very contemporary. I don't like the traditional sconces I see on a lot of influencer videos. Everything I've found so far needs wiring. Thanks. If you left that comment, know that you're not alone. A lot of viewers want sleek, modern sconces that don't require wiring. I found some great options on Amazon and 3 other sites that I linked below. Do you have a design dilemma? Leave a comment below. I read them all and I'm always happy to help. And be sure to subscribe so you don't miss my reply in a future video. I might feature your question next. Here are a few more lighting layout ideas before we move on. Over a long dining table, use a linear chandelier or a pair of smaller chandeliers. A budget-friendly option would be to group 2 or 3 pendant lights over your dining table. Over a console, use buffet lamps or sconces with a mirror or art. No matter your budget, layered lighting adds mood, ambiance, and a high-end feel. If you're loving these tips so far, give the video a like to let me know. And don't forget to subscribe. I post new videos every Sunday to help you make your home look expensive for less. Tip 6. Use a properly sized area rug. A rug that's too small is one of the biggest design mistakes I see. Make sure all 4 dining chair legs sit on the rug, even when they're pulled out. Add about 24 inches to each side of your table to find the right size. You ideally want to have 36 inches from the table edge to the wall for traffic flow. This way the chair can be pulled out and there's still enough space for someone to get by. This is something I go over in detail in my course, Design a Home 101. So if you need help creating a home you love, the link is below. The right rug grounds your space, adds texture, and even helps define your color palette. A neutral rug will let artwork shine in a room. A colorful rug is going to set the tone and create your color palette. A pattern rug is going to help tie the entire space together. Tip 7. Add a console or buffet table. This piece brings balance and function, plus it's another chance to style a designer moment. If you already have bold chairs or a sculptural table, go for a simple console, maybe something with a stone top or leather strap handles. If your main pieces are more neutral, you can go bold with your buffet. Think mixed materials, carved wood, or lighting details. In small spaces, go narrow. In larger rooms, you could even line up 2 or 3 small console tables to make a big impact on a budget. If you've been following along, in last week's video, which you can watch here, I showed you a stunning bed with an arched reeded panel and backlit detail. That same look is also available in a lighted 4-door console, and let me tell you, it would be the talk of any party you host. It's that perfect mix of style and function, which is what high-end design is all about. And just remember, not everything needs to be a statement, and it really shouldn't. Choose a hero piece and let the others support it. Now let's move up from the furniture to the walls, because what's hanging there can make or break your design. Tip 8. Elevate the walls with oversized art. One large piece of art can instantly elevate your dining room. If you already own a piece that feels dated or you've outgrown it, don't toss it just yet. Try painting over it or creating a plaster texture piece for a fresh custom look on a budget. The key is to choose artwork that either complements your palette or creates a moment. If your rug is neutral, go bold with color in your art, like this space where the floral canvas pulls rich burgundy tones into the dining chairs. For a more muted, elevated vibe, go with tonal art that has texture or dimension, like a linen-covered canvas or sculptural wall panels. And just remember, art doesn't always mean a canvas. You could also make a statement with a grouping of mirrors, which is going to be great for small or dark spaces, a stacked gallery wall for vertical impact, or even a textile piece or tapestry for warmth and softness. Even black and white photography can make a subtle but bold statement. Tip 9. Add plants or greenery. If your dining room feels flat or unfinished, this tip will help bring it to life, literally. Greenery adds height, texture, and softness to any space. A tall branch or faux tree brings softness and dimension. On your table, try a vase of seasonal branches or a plant arrangement. Use planters with sculptural shapes that double as decor. Got an empty corner? Place a pedestal table with greenery or florals. It's going to fill the negative space and looks intentional. And don't worry if you don't have a green thumb. Faux plants have come a long way, and many look just as beautiful as the real thing with zero maintenance. Tip 10. Use texture, color, and layered decor. This is the finishing touch that brings warmth and personality. Use linen runners, candles, marble bowls, vases, and trays. Focus on layering heights, materials, and color. A grouping of 3 is always a safe bet, but even 2 contrasting bowls in the center of your dining table can work beautifully. Just don't overdo it. Less is more from a design perspective and dusting one. Let's stop here because I know your time is valuable, but I'd love to hear from you. Which of these ideas are you going to try first? Let me know in the comments. Want direct links to affordable designer pieces? Check the description. And if this video was helpful, please give it a like, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more interior design tips and ideas every Sunday. Have a design dilemma? Drop it in the comments. I just might feature your question next. If you try any of these ideas, tag me on Instagram because I'd love to see your space. And for more easy decorating hacks, watch this video next. Love you all so much, and I'll see you next Sunday. Until then, happy designing. Ciao.